enjoyment. But hopefully this weekend, I'm in this till we die.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Anyways, okay. So like Harriet said, we'll be talking a bit about Liquor on the Beach, Kiddie. We'll talk about planning and plotting. And if there's time, we'll also talk about the 2023 Manifestivities, which was organized by Manifest. And then at the latter part of the show, we'll be having a conversation. So we'll start with entertainment across the world, interesting news across the world this afternoon. And so we'll start with our very own Papi Kojo. So Papi Kojo is being criticized by Ghanaians for insulting Yvonne Nelson. So this is the issue. Rapper Papi Kojo, during his performance at Medical's Planning and Plotting concert, insulted Yvonne Nelson on stage whilst performing his hit song Awa, which has Yvonne's name in there. So Papi, at the end of the show, social media users have expressed their disappointment and they just don't understand why Papi Kojo keeps attacking Yvonne Nelson. So social media users have questioned the rapper's motive, speculating whether the rapper is seeking attention or he's just chasing clout and just targeting Yvonne Nelson. I wish we could play the video where he said what he said, but then it's profane, so we might not be able to play it to the end. But then if the video is ready, we might play that. So this is what has happened on social media. Papi Kojo disrespecting Yvonne Nelson whilst performing at Medical's Planning and Plotting. So we'll move away from that and we'll go into Nigeria. And Nigerian artist Harry Songs pleads for Nigerian support. Why is he asking for Nigerian support? So Harry Songs asks Nigerians to help beg KC to release his royalties, as in Harry Songs royalties. Harry Songs is the musician behind the popular song Reggae Blues, and his former label KC is also the one behind the Limpopo Now Ojapiano hit maker. So the issue is that Harry Songs, who were once on KC's record label, has been in a back and forth feud with KC. And in the new developments of their reoccurring issue, Harry Song has taken to social media accounts to recruit the assistance of Nigerians in his efforts to retrieve his royalties. In a post on his Instagram story, Harry Song stated that KC, who is the boss of his former label, 5 Star Records, has held onto 100% royalties of some of the records he released when he was on the label. According to Harry Song, KC has been collecting all the royalties for some of his biggest songs, including Reggae Blues, like I mentioned, Baba for the Girls, Better Bikini, and Ofishi. And at least he can take his percentage. This according to Harry Song. He's saying that at least he can take his percentage and give me what is rightfully mine. Harry Song wrote on his Instagram story. So that's what is on your screen. Harry Song is begging Nigerians to assist him in retrieving his royalties from KC, who was once his record label boss. Yeah, so moving away from that, let's move to the United States of America. And Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny have officially split. I mean, the split happened, I think, months ago, but then now it's sort of like official. So Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny, who first sparkled romance rumors in early 2023, have broken up after nearly 9 months of dating. Kendall Jenner is an American model, media personality, and businessman, and is also the daughter of Kris Jenner and the sister of Kourtney Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, and Kylie Jenner. And Bad Bunny, on the other side, is a rapper and a singer. And he's known as the king of Latin rap. So nearly 9 months after the supermodel and the singer first sparkled relationship rumors, they have decided to finally call it quits, according to multiple sources. A source disclosed that as at December 17th, that was yesterday, the pair are no longer a couple, and E! News reached out to Kendall and Bad Bunny's representatives for comments, but has not heard anything back from them. And fans of the pair began to speculate about their relationship status in recent weeks after they appeared to be spending time apart. If you know them very well, you know they are always together. On December 16, Kendall was photographed with friends and without the rapper. In fact, the duo hasn't been spotted together since October 2023. Now, we'll go to the last story, and it's Darius Dalton Jackson accuses Keke Palmer. Accuses Keke Palmer of what? I mean, there's a whole lot of back and forth. But then Keke Palmer's ex-boyfriend, Darius Jackson, has reportedly come forward with accusations of abuse against Keke Palmer in a newly filed court document. Now, according to reports, Jackson not only accused Keke of the alleged abuse, but also requested to have the recently issued restraining order against him dismissed. So Darius claims Keke Palmer abused him throughout their relationship. The motion, which was filed in Los Angeles on Friday, December 15th, detailed several instances where Palmer had allegedly gotten physical with Jackson. On August 20th, 2023, Lawrence punched Darius in the face at a birthday party. The filing read, referring to Keke Palmer by her birth name. Then, during another incident in October, he accused Palmer of violently grabbing his arm to prevent him from leaving her house. Jackson alleges that the actress made over 200 calls to his phone and sent 50 emails after he, Darius, told her he wouldn't be spending the nights with her. According to TMZ, a source close to Darius reportedly claims that the latest issue between the two stemmed from a disagreement about the custody of their son, Leodis. The source shared that Darius and Keke were texting about him picking up their son to watch a football game last Sunday. However, when Darius arrived at Keke Palmer's house, their son wasn't there, leading to an argument. Keke called her mom, and her mom allegedly threatened to put a bullet in Darius's head. A source connected to Keke reportedly told the outlet that Darius began to curse at Keke Palmer while she was on the phone with her mom, and Keke's mom, Sharon, threatened Darius because she feared her daughter's safety. She feared for her daughter's safety. And in all this, Darius has denied that Keke... Darius had denied accusations of Keke Palmer abusing him. So these are the stories that are trending from... These are the stories that are trending from Papi Kojo to Harry Songs to Keke Palmer, and also Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny officially splitting. So these are the entertainment news across the world, and I'm going to get Harriet's opinion
Very
on that.
interesting
Harry,
stories.
over to you.
See, I am going to start.
Which are you going to start first?
I'm going to start with Harry.
Okay.
Harry Songs, and I think this is a legal matter,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what he's calling on Nigerians to do. I don't know whether if he wants Nigerians to boycott. I mean, Limpopo, KC's record label or his songs. I don't know what he's asking, but if he really has a case, he should go to the court, because this is about royalties and this is about contract.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a contract that says that maybe you, Harry Songs will get, let's say, 20%,
percentage, yeah.
and then KC will get 80%, or maybe if I don't, you know what you signed in your contract, you know exactly what you signed. So I don't know. This act of pity won't work. I think that it would be best if you hire a lawyer to get it for you. Calling him on social media. I know now everything is about social media. There are people who all are the same, and no matter what you do, they won't pay. But the moment you threaten to put your name on social media, especially Facebook, oh, they'll send you your money. It's amazing. Maybe that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
But in this case, in this particular case, where there are contracts, oh, please, get yourself a lawyer. I mean, you have great songs, and I'm sure you've gotten a lot of money from even...
Reggae blues.
Even that song alone. So get a lawyer, or maybe you don't have the money, but Harry, if you're watching this, get a lawyer.
like
Get
that.
a lawyer to get you your royalties. As you said, you know that you're not supposed to get all the 100%, right? So you know you deserve a percentage of it. Get a lawyer to get you your percentage. It's as easy as that. Trying to let Nigerians come in, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. So away from that, I mean, Papi Kojo,
Awa.
you know, we've had him here, and I could just understand his personality. He is a laid back, unfashy, serious kind of person. That is how I would describe him. I mean, the interaction we had with him, and I mean, he going to say that all the teasing he's been doing on social media about Keche is all because he loves them. I mean, you could understand the kind of person he is. And I feel that he's hurt. Especially Yvonne Nelson not even writing his name in her book. I am not Yvonne Nelson. See, that man is hurt. He's really, really hurt. Men have ego. And I feel that he's hurt because she has, ignored him, does not even acknowledge their relationship.
Yeah.
And has, when you're with a bitter ex and you don't even acknowledge that you once dated, like, oh, can ex is crown,
She said you are not important,
Exactly. He wants attention. I think he misses his mommy though, maybe. Because with this.
Who is the mommy?
But I mean, he's acting childish.
Okay.
I mean, kind of saying.
Okay.
Because he's acting childish to the extent of calling Yvonne's name. And I pray that Yvonne.
Yvonne is not in the
I pray
country.
she won't come out to reply him.
Yvonne is not in the
I
country.
bet you more. Because what men hate is that you ignoring them. Hey, they don't like that too. They like you to, and they like that. And then complain and nag. They'll tell you are nagging too much, but they like the nagging. They like it because inwardly they know that when you nag and you complain, it means that you like them or you love them. But if you don't, so that's what he's expecting from Yvonne, and he's not going to get it. I mean, I want to talk about Bad Bunny and Kendall Jenner. I mean, this relation. Do you know when I got to finally accept that these people are really dating? You know, SNL. They did a skit of, I think there was.
Is it that comedy night?
Yeah.
Wow.
In one of their hotels, and I think there was Mosquito. And Bad Bunny has an accent.
Yeah.
Mosquito.
Latino
Is
accent.
it? I said, baby, mosquitoes, be careful, mosquitoes. And they did a saying, they did a skit of that. A lady was talking about something, and then Bad Bunny was like, baby, mosquitoes. That's when I realized, okay, these people are actually dating. But I mean, it's Hollywood. I think that nothing really lasts there. It's like, I meet you, I like you, let's have fun. When we are tired, we just let go. And some have speculated or alleged that Kendall might be...
It's
alleged that she might be... Yanam Fonibi. You know what I'm talking about. So yes, I'm not surprised because she's the only one of them that really does not talk about babies and having kids and all that. And I think maybe her career also is part. But people are alleging or assuming that she is Yanum. So when she got together with Bad Bunny, it was like, okay, maybe. And for long. Because all her exes, they don't date for long.
Oh, no, one dated for long.
Which one is that?
Brooks, the NBA player.
Oh, yeah. And she was young.
Oh,
she was quite young. She was quite young.
She was young, to say.
She was
and that
quite
means
young.
they were in love. I would say that.
But I think that Bad Bunny was good for her because people know Kendall to be the mean one amongst them.
Yeah.
But she was smiling often. Did you see her L'Oreal walk the runway? She was wearing some sequins kind of dress. And you could tell that she was exuding, she was comfortable. She was laid back. She was just enjoying the moment. And that was the effect that Bad Bunny... Bad Bunny is laid back.
Yeah.
Or Pagor and all that.
He's just a rapper.
Yeah. He's funny. He's interesting and all that. And he was rubbing off on Kendall. So I felt like he was good for her. But, I mean, let's just hope that
it is what it is.
And lastly,
Darius Jackson and our very own Keke Palmer.
Like, it's, I was reading a story and some of the messages that Kiki sent to Darius, I was like, she was really in love with the man. I mean, there's one time she said that I am sorry for acting that way. I'm sorry for hitting you and all that. It's alleged. We don't know whether if it is indeed a text from, Kiki. But he coming out to say that they should release or take off the ban, the restraining order against, him, is an indication that he's a bad one. What do you want? It's not even that he wants to see his son.
Now for this, no, he wants to see the son.
The restraining, he wants the restraining order taken
off so that he's able to see the son. And like I said, this recent altercation between them has to do with the fact that he was going to pick the son to a football game, and then
I've seen a video. I've seen a video where he was like, I don't know whether you've seen that video.
I've seen
They were fighting and all that. He is a bad one.
He is
honestly.
a bad one.
He is the bad one. And the courts won't come out to, give that restraining order if they didn't have enough evidence. And now you are coming out to say that you are not the bad one. But please, Kiki has suffered. Black women deserve better. And if she has moved on, let her be. You can try and get access to your child, maybe not full custody, but, shared custody. Then you can have access to, and there's still going to be restraining order.
Yeah.
But you can have access to your child. Fight for that one, and not the restraining order, because you won't get a chance to lay a hand on her again. That's my 2 cents.
Okay, I'll just make it quick. I think also there's a video where Kiki presented in court to show that Darius was very abusive. And I think that is the reason why the court granted her the restraining order. So, I think the court granted a restraining order, and I think every restraining order has to have like a following procedure, how things are supposed to go.
Yeah.
But I feel Kiki is still hurt and might not be going according to their schedule.
Okay.
So that has caused this. And I also feel that Darius is being pushed by someone else to do this, do that. Because ever since this situation happened, like he's been...
It's like he doesn't have a mind of his own.
Exactly, he doesn't have a mind of his own. He's just, into doing things that he's been told to do. So I feel this situation is going to go a long way. We know Keke Palmer doesn't really like trouble, but then this boyfriend, this shows that there's a tiny, small line between love and hate.
Very tiny.
2 years ago, these two were like in love.
And you know the funny thing, when she posted, "I love my man,"
I love my man.
It was right after.
You see, anyways, that's all on the Darius issue. Now I'll move to Kendall and Bad Bunny. I was for Devin Brooks for Kendall, so this is sort of like a mixed feeling. I expected that this would have been a longer period, not like 9 months, and these celebrity relationships, every time people come in and go, and Charlie, in our culture, it is not like that. So sometimes when we hear this news, it becomes like a problem. Like you go on Twitter or Instagram, we hear Lori Harvey is like leaving this guy, going for this within 1 month, within 1 year, within this, like it's too much. So sometimes, Charlie, it's good that some of us were born in Ghana. Let me just let me just say that, and then I'll move on to Harry Songs. I feel that KC taking the 100%, maybe there's a contract, but you've worked with a person. Taking contract is like, Abroni Beye, I'm really like trying to do you bad. And you are the boss. So, things have to be done with. And this royalty system, and sometimes, like Harry said, we've had a conversation on this table before, if you don't read your contract before signing it. Yeah, I remember, Yao Tog was here. And then he mentioned the importance of reading to understand that this and this and this is good for me, so that you don't, as an artist, you don't get caught in this whole situation. So finally, I'm going to touch on the Papi Kojo. Papi, I like your matter. Oh my guy, I like your music.
He likes you too.
But you know what? The whole Yvonne Nelson thing is becoming too much. Like it's becoming too much. Every stage there's an Yvonne. If you are not playing the whole Sarkodie song,
Try Me.
this song, Try Me to Yvonne and performing it, you are saying something against it. And she's a woman. Whatever relationship you guys had is in the past. You had a beautiful relationship. We could still see it on social media. You can just Google Papi Kojo and Yvonne Nelson and you see the pictures and everything. You guys had something beautiful. And no matter the issue, I mean, we are human beings. We learn our lessons and then we move on. So the whole jabbing, insulting her, it wouldn't bring anything or wouldn't change anything. But then it's like you're creating like this enmity between the two of you that you can't make amends for it. So let's say you insult Yvonne, oh my, what, so many things in the media says, and then you guys will come back and trash the issue. Sometimes it's so difficult for people to move from that. So I feel that Papi Kojo, enough is enough. Please, when you get onto a stage, bruh, please perform your song and just go. That's all I have to say. And that's all the updates or entertainment across the world.